Alright guys, it is the morning after Liverpool and Tottenham played out a 1-1 draw. I'm absolutely shattered. I went to the game. It was a good atmosphere from both fans. To be fair, Tottenham fans made a fair bit of noise. And yeah, I thought from Liverpool's point of view, it's a bit disappointing, but at the end of the day, Tottenham are a very good counter-attacking side and a very good defensive side under Antonio Conte. And I think had they had Conte the full season, I think they probably would get top four. So yeah, the first half Liverpool dominated, and Tottenham didn't get many chances. Højbjerg hit the post from a long shot, and I think that was pretty much it in terms of Tottenham chances, to be honest. Liverpool hit the bar with Virgil van Dijk's header from a corner. He couldn't quite get over it, and I just feel shattered. The second half, though, Liverpool again started out on top again, but Liverpool do this thing where when it comes from like attacking or defending a set piece, Alexander-Arnold and Robertson switch sides. It makes no sense whatsoever to me. You don't see any other team in the world do that I can think of, like on a regular basis at the start of the second half. It just seems stupid to me. I don't see the benefits of doing it. And it cost us because Robertson is playing right back in this position. Kane's running forward with the ball. Robertson's like just trying to guard to his left, and he doesn't know what he's doing because he doesn't play that position. And Son peels off on the outside. Easy ball for Kane. Not Son, sorry, Sessegnon. Easy ball for Kane into him. Sessegnon, first time across the box. Son has a tap in, and that makes it 1-0. And from that point on, Liverpool were always going to struggle because Tottenham are a good defensive side, and they're just going to sit back and try and take what they can get. Because obviously they wanted the win. Like they were never going to sit back from the start and just play for the draw. They were going to come out and attack at times because they do need to try and get something out of this game because, you know, they're going for top four. And Liverpool did manage to pull one back through Luis Diaz, cut inside, took a shot, and it wasn't going in, it was going wide. Took a massive deflection off, I think it was Bentancur, and went into the bottom corner. Diaz was definitely Liverpool's best player, but he was the one who picked, whenever he picked up the ball, was trying to do something with it. Even in the first half, he had a 1-2 with Mane and got a really good shot off. Lloris had to produce a good save, get down low to his bottom left corner and save it. Kulusevski was causing us problems for the majority of the game. Son was quite quiet except from his goal. Same with Kane. Kulusevski was definitely the most lively I felt watching the game last night. What else? The other player who stood out for me for them was Christian Romero at centre back. I don't know if they've signed him permanently. Like, I think it was a bit like Mbappe's transfer to PSG. I think it's like we've agreed we're going to sign him, but we're not giving you the money until next summer or something. So yeah, if they do keep hold of him, which I'm assuming they will, he's a really good centre back, and yeah, easily good enough to be part of any defence in the world. Eric Dier looks like a completely new player in this middle of the back three role this season, because he obviously first had his big success at Tottenham playing in a holding midfield role with Moussa Dembele, and eventually that sort of became a bit stale, so he moved into centre back. And in a back four, but with two centre backs, he's not quite good enough. He's got the leadership, but he just hasn't got the pace or the athleticism to be at the top, I don't think, in that position. Whereas in this back three role, we've seen numerous players perform well in it, in the centre. Thiago Silva's currently doing it at Chelsea. Now, obviously, Thiago Silva's one of the greatest centre-backs of this generation, but he just hasn't got the legs anymore to play in a back four as well as he plays in a back three. Connor Cody also does it at Wolves very well. But yeah, he played really well. And yes, I can't see Liverpool winning the league now. I just can't see City dropping more than 2 points. I think they could possibly draw a game, but I can't see them dropping points in more than one game this season, because even if they lose a game, that means Liverpool and City are on the same points. But even though City's goal difference isn't as good at the moment, I think they're 1 or 2 behind us. You'd back City to catch up, because Liverpool, if it feels like don't score as many as City, just the way it is. But yeah, I can't see Liverpool winning the league this season. But with top four, we've also got to talk about that. Camera just cut. Yeah, with top four, I think I can't decide. It's in the balance. I'm going to back Arsenal purely because they have got the points on the board, and I can't see them dropping too many points. So I'm going to have to back Arsenal. But I do think Tottenham, since Conte's come in, have been a really good side, and I fully expect them to probably get top four next season. Is there anything else to say? Yeah, Tottenham, if they can just get a couple more players in the summer, just not even strengthen the team, because I don't think there's any positions in Tottenham's team that are in dire need of being strengthened. I just think not strengthened, I mean being improved, but they just need a bit more depth in some positions. Obviously, if Harry Kane gets injured, they're in trouble. In midfield, they could do with a couple, another option, I think, behind Højbjerg and Bentancur. Maybe another wing back, because actually Emerson, I think, is one of the players who could be improved. But then again, Matt Doherty's currently out injured, so he's got to come back yet. But yeah, it was a good game either way you look at it. I enjoyed it at the stadium as a fan. I even had a small conversation with Jamie O'Hara before the game. Nice guy. I like his show on TalkSport. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.